Carlos Baleba'S
to Manchester United. Here we go. After long negotiation club to club between Man United and
Brighton,
more than 3 bids, now Man United have been able to reach an agreement and sign
Carlos Baleba'S.
one more addition for Ruben Amorim's squad after Francesco already agreed on personal terms a long time ago. He only wanted to go to Manchester United despite interest from several clubs, and now the deal is finally done.
Baleba'S
To Manchester United.
No one saw this coming. Fabrizio Romano confirms Carlos Baleba'S move to Manchester United. In one of the most surprising developments of the summer transfer window, Manchester United have completed the signing of Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Carlos Baleba'S, a move that few could have predicted even a month ago. The news, broken and confirmed by widely respected transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano, has sent shockwaves through the football community, not simply because United secured the player, but because of the manner, timing, and implications of the deal. Baleba'S becomes the fourth addition to the squad under new United manager Ruben Amorim, following the arrivals of Matheus Cunha, Mbeumo, and one other signing whose identity has added to the buzz around Old Trafford. For a club undergoing a major transformation after several seasons of inconsistency, the acquisition of a 20-year-old talent tipped for stardom signals a shift in philosophy. United are building for the present without neglecting the future. A rising star in English football. Carlos Baleba'S' rise has been nothing short of meteoric. Born in Douala, Cameroon, he began his footballing journey in local academies before moving to Europe as a teenager, where he joined Lille's youth setup in France. It was there that his blend of physicality, intelligence, and technical prowess began to attract attention. Brighton, always keen to spot under-the-radar talent before it explodes in value, brought him to the Premier League in 2023. At just 20 years of age, Baleba'S has already demonstrated traits of a seasoned professional. His reading of the game, comfort in possession, and ability to dictate tempo have made him a central figure in Brighton's midfield, even in matches against the league's elite. Known for his press resistance and ability to turn defense into attack in a heartbeat, he has often been compared to players like Yaya Toure or a young Paul Pogba, powerful yet elegant, with the awareness to both protect the back line and initiate attacking moves. This season, Brighton had Baleba'S tied down on a long-term contract, with 3 years remaining. That security allowed him to demand a staggering price tag when clubs began circling. Reports suggest Brighton initially sought €120 million, £104 million, for his services, a fee not dissimilar to the record-breaking £115 million Chelsea paid for Moises Caicedo last summer. Brighton's valuation wasn't arbitrary. They genuinely believe Baleba'S could become as valuable, if not more, in the next few years. The transfer chessboard. Manchester United's acquisition of Baleba'S takes place amid a complicated and high-stakes transfer window for the club. Under new sporting director leadership, and with Amorim implementing a more defined tactical philosophy, United have been actively reshaping their squad. Several high-profile departures have already shifted the landscape. Marcus Rashford's surprise loan to Barcelona opened a gap in attacking depth, while the ongoing negotiations regarding Alejandro Garnacho's potential move to Chelsea have injected uncertainty into United's wide options. These exits, combined with a desire to refresh a midfield that has struggled for consistency, created an urgent need for a player of Baleba'S' profile. Baleba'S' arrival was not without competition. Manchester City, always on the lookout for technically gifted midfielders who can fit Pep Guardiola's positional play system, were reportedly interested. Brighton, however, made it clear from the outset that there would be no drawn-out auctions or complicated swap deals, only a clean, financially solid offer would be entertained. Sources close to the negotiations reveal that while City explored the possibility, United's decisiveness and willingness to meet Brighton's terms gave them the edge. In an era where protracted transfer sagas often dominate the summer, this deal's speed and finality were refreshing. Brighton's perspective. For Brighton, losing Baleba'S so early in his Premier League career will sting. Yet, it is also emblematic of their successful recruitment model: identify promising players, develop them, and sell for premium fees to reinvest in new talent. The Seagulls' sporting director and head of recruitment have consistently turned profits on players while keeping the squad competitive. Think Ben White to Arsenal, Marc Cucurella to Chelsea, and Caicedo to Chelsea. By insisting on a straight cash deal rather than player swaps or installment-heavy packages, Brighton ensured maximum financial security. The windfall from Baleba'S sale could fund 2 or 3 incoming signings, or bolster infrastructure investments such as training facilities and scouting networks. The Amorim vision. Ruben Amorim's appointment as Manchester United manager marked a philosophical turning point. Known for his work at Sporting CP, where he cultivated young talent and implemented a cohesive, high-pressing system, Amorim has been tasked with more than just winning matches. He's charged with rebuilding a culture. Baleba fits perfectly into Amorim's preferred 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 variations, where midfielders are expected to be versatile, physically strong, and tactically adaptable. Amorim values midfielders who can break opposition lines with both passing and dribbling, while also contributing defensively in high-intensity pressing situations. Under Amorim's guidance, Baleba is expected to slot in quickly, potentially partnering with the likes of Casemiro or Kobbie Mainoo in a dynamic midfield pairing. Over time, he could even take on a leadership role, anchoring the team for years to come. The impact on United's midfield. United's midfield in recent years has been a blend of brilliance and frustration. At times, individual quality has shone through, but the lack of cohesion and clear identity has been evident. Baleba'S arrival could signal a new level of balance, a player capable of knitting together defense and attack with efficiency. His press resistance will be crucial against high-intensity teams like Liverpool and City, while his ability to carry the ball forward could open up new attacking avenues. With Bruno Fernandes ahead of him and a potentially revitalized front line, Baleba could become the link United have been missing. Moreover, his age and ceiling mean that the club isn't simply investing in a player for the next season, they're securing someone who could define the midfield for the next decade. Reaction from the stands and beyond. Fan reactions have been intense and varied. Many see the move as a statement of intent. Manchester United are no longer simply reacting to the market but proactively targeting players who fit a long-term vision. Social media discussions have been rife with tactical speculation, video compilations of Baleba'S best moments at Brighton, and debates over whether the fee represents smart investment or financial overreach. Some skeptics point to the risks inherent in such a large outlay for a relatively inexperienced player. The Premier League is unforgiving, and while Baleba has already shown his ability to compete, the demands and scrutiny at Old Trafford are of a different magnitude. Pundits have echoed this sentiment, noting that while Baleba is a remarkable talent, patience will be key. He will need time to adapt to Amorim's system, build chemistry with teammates, and handle the psychological pressures that come with being a marquee signing. The broader market context. This transfer also reflects broader trends in the football market. Young, versatile midfielders who can operate in both defensive and offensive phases are among the most sought-after profiles. Clubs are increasingly willing to pay premium fees early in a player's career to avoid future bidding wars, a strategy that United appear to have adopted here. Brighton's stance in negotiations, prioritizing cash over player exchanges, mirrors a growing preference among selling clubs to maintain control over how they reinvest proceeds. This model, perfected by teams like Brighton, Benfica, and Ajax, allows for consistent squad renewal without financial instability. Looking ahead, for Manchester United, the work is far from done. The transfer window remains open, and further moves, both incoming and outgoing, are expected. Amorim has been clear in his desire to create a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts, and while Baleba is a significant piece of the puzzle, he is not the only one. The upcoming season will test the squad's depth, resilience, and adaptability. Baleba'S performances, especially in high-profile matches, will be closely scrutinized. If he settles quickly and delivers on his promise, he could become one of the defining signings of the Amorim era. For now, one thing is certain, few saw this deal coming, but it has the potential to reshape Manchester United's midfield for years to come.